Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for tuning in, whether it's from Facebook, YouTube, or Instagram. I'm so happy you are here. If you're new here, I am Lassyfly. This is our sacred space where we dive into the magic of the universe together. Before we get started with our collective reading, please take a second to tap that like button, follow if you haven't already, and subscribe on YouTube so you never miss another session. I'm just going to be doing some messages if anybody wants any messages. That's pretty much what I'm going to be doing. Let me just share this real quick on the other platforms. And then if anybody comes, then we'll do that. Otherwise, I'm going to go out with my family. It's a beautiful day, so I'll go out and enjoy it. It's so weird. Everybody, today it's only 1:06 over here, so I'm sure it's later in other places. How was your day so far? And thank you for joining. I see there's people watching, but nobody's commented yet, so hello, hello. Heck. I hope my internet is not 222. I hope it's not lagging because I want this shit load. What the heck? Here we go, share. Just gotta share it from my page. My implement in pathway on Facebook. Share. All right, I'm done. Oops. Okay. Let's see what comes up. Ooh, we have theft coming out first. So somebody could be stealing something. We have supportive friends, maybe reaching out to your friends as these things are happening. But definitely something could be coming up where maybe something is being stolen from you. These could be ideas. It could be um, actual material things. Earlier we had like lying, gossip, and slander. We had cheating. So that could also be like going along with that same energy where they could be stealing things too. Energy, all kinds of things. We also have choosing joy, happy family. So choosing, you know, to protect yourself, cutting off these people, cutting off this um theft, that could mean your energy for sure. These energy vampires out here. So choosing joy, choosing you, but also with these supportive friends can make things a whole lot easier, keeping things in a more healthier situation and space. Yep, because mental health, like I said, they could be stealing that energy. They could be like even making you feel like you're going crazy, making you feel like you're having these moments where you're just like in these psychosis trips and shit because people can do that. Like people can be really vindictive and really fucked up. You know, just watch a Lifetime movie, man. People will break you. So making sure that, if you feel broken or if you are breaking people, even stealing from people, you could be stealing their innocence because you, I don't know, like, feed off of this shit. Like, you could be stealing their joy because they do have joy. You could be stealing even their compassion, and where you make it so that they harden their hearts and they just always, lash out at people, or they don't even give people chances, or they shut themselves away and they just, have depression and anxiety. So, not letting that happen, not letting even that come, because that's a thief in itself. Depression, anxiety, that is a thief, it's a thief of your time, it's a thief of your joy. So that could very much be happening. Maybe you're going through anxiety and depression right now and reaching out to people, choosing joy, getting up and going for a walk instead of sleeping all day. And I know sometimes that's hard, especially if we are in this crippling anxiety and depression where you're just like, I just physically can't get up. But don't let it, steal or even feel like you're being locked up, cooped up in the house and you just can't, locked up in this space of depression where you're just like, fuck it, I don't even care anymore. But they're saying, free your soul, bottom of the deck, choose you, get outside, go hug a tree, touch some grass, talk to some people, happy family, create your own happiness, surround yourself with the people who are about to bring you, not necessarily bring you, but help you to get back into that space. But yeah, people can definitely bring us joy. People can bring us sadness and things like that. We allow that to happen. So surrounding ourselves though with the people who are supportive, who see us, who are not judging us and actually adding to the pain or the discomfort that we could be feeling, to the depression, to the anxiety, to the fear, whatever comes with this mental health right here. Hello, how are you? Um, so freeing your soul from that, um, because yeah, it's really like taking a toll on you. Literally, you're being used by them. So not letting people use you, and that could mean for your joy, that could mean for, you know, all of the things that you bring, because we bring our own beautiful energy, our own unique vibrations and things. So it's like whatever you're bringing, like, don't be letting people like take it. Don't let them use you for it. But yeah, you want some cards, Jackie? Let me fix these. I don't know why I put these in backwards. Dang it. It was not smart. Dang, now they're mixed up. Okay, fixing it. You want some cards, my love? Or do you want something else? It's up to you. That last charm reading that you had was freaking fire. I don't know if you listened to it. If you went back, I think you got busy. Right now, the decks that I have in front of me, I have the Game of Life, I have my Animal Apothecary, and I have Out of Hand Tarot. And then I also have my Spirit of the Cosmo Tarot. But that's just what I have in front of me. I have a shit ton of cards, you know that. But if there's something that you're specifically wanting, like I have Inner Child, I have, if you want to like work with a deity, I have Oshun, I have the Goddess deck, which there's several different like mini goddesses in there. I have Hecate, just different whatever. I got fairies, I got unicorns. A lot. I got Stranger Things. I got The Nightmare Before Christmas. I don't know what you want. You want my mom Hecate? Okay. What do you want to say, Mama? That's a good one. She got some good messages. She give it to you straight. That's why I fucks with her. She give it to you straight. But it's always what you need. So just take it. Charm. All right. Mm-hmm. Mm. I didn't print them out. I made some new sheets. I have the one sheet that I've been using, but I made some other ones. Damn, phone's charging too. Otherwise, I'd print them out. So, let me move my water. Let me move a couple of these things that are in front of me out of the way. I got a bigger thing because the little bucket I had the charms in. I don't know if you can hear me. I'm way away from the mic. I got a new thing because the fucking. Hold on. I'm reading your comments now. So, when I got the charm. So that's one. Oh, the commenting was all behind. That sucked. I'm sorry. But okay, let me get a charm for you. I'm gonna need to put this chair back. I think I'm gonna. This chair, I feel like is gonna break. And I'd hate for it to break on me. But these were given to me too, so. But it keeps making so much noise, and I don't like it. Okay, my DMB registration I need to pay. So I put them in a big ass red vines thing because I got more charms I haven't put inside here yet. I still need to go into my closet and pull out a bunch of charms. This is what I have because it's just a lot. There's a lot. Let's see. What get? So you also have the little crystal ball. So Mama has a message for you, and divination is coming out because of that crystal ball. Mama is giving you the numbers 60, 49, and 54. So taking those how they resonate for you. You have a snake. This is the year of the snake coming out for us. So there is some shedding coming out. This is the upper realm. This is all about divinity. So loving this for you and what's coming up with this, and divination and divinity. So wait, let me see. Where's my mouse? I just moved everything. Let me see what your comment is. Hello, Lynn. Thank you for joining. I would love to give you one after I'm finished with this reading. So, you have the divination, which this is about you getting into your intuition. This is about you seeing things. This is about even psychics, like gifts coming in. This is a whole bunch of magic even, but for sure you tapping into these gifts. And with this divinity coming out, we have this upper realm, and this is about like the serpent. This is about the higher realms, like they're saying this, these upper realms. So this spirit, it works with your third eye in your crown. I'm saying this because I can feel the vibration in my third eye and there's pressure in my crown. So this is like confirmation to me that she is bringing this to my awareness, that this spirit is going to work most effectively through your third eye and your crown. It is going to bring you these inspirational truths. They are very divine truths, you know, things that you must like listen to yourself above all else, like just listen. And she says that you are closer to the goddess than you realize. So taking that, how that resonates for you, but you are so close to the goddess, more than you realized. And this could be like the goddess, the deity, as in my mama herself, Hecate, but also as in the goddess yourself, like realizing that divinity in you and the goddess. You're so close to realizing this. We have 54. Mama is giving you colitis. Defeat is coming out. And here, this is about obstacles. Like there could be things that you're facing right now, these obstacles that are coming up for you. And it's like you could feel like the odds are stacked against you. You could feel like man, I don't even know if I could do it, but this is very much you evoking this energy, this goddess energy, this power, your power, stepping into the flames. She's said this before in many different like readings, like you don't have to be afraid of the fire or the flame because you are the flame. You're not going to get burned. It's you are the fire. So it's you invoking this energy. It's you knowing that no matter what is happening, no matter what obstacle is coming up for you in your life, like you are going to succeed. You just have to invoke that power, that knowing, that trust. And this is how it's going to set you free from these obstacles. This is how you shed these old beliefs also with this snake energy. And this is how you free yourself from those limiting beliefs, those blockages, the obstacles, you know, that you face. But also this fire is about creation. It's about inspiration. So getting creative about your options, you know, not just thinking of one way to do it, thinking of so many creative ways to make these things possible for you. There is no obstacle. You're like, fuck that shit, because I could do this, I could do this, I could do this. Like there's no obstacle. Just knowing that. Okay. And knowing that you have what it takes to make it go through every time. And this is what she's saying. Like, this is the energy of you knowing, like, you're so much closer to the goddess than you realize. Motherfucker, you are the goddess. Okay. Evoke that energy. And now is the time, she's saying, for you to do this. You have to stand up and you have to fight for all the things that you believe in, all the things that you want, your passions and things like that. Like, this is the time right now. So however that is resonating for you, this is coming up also with that divination tool, you know, tapping in, listening to that intuition, channeling these things, having, you know, stronger connections, but using divination, you know, knowing that these energies are all around you and working with you and connecting with you, and you have everything that it fucking takes all already within inside of you. So break free from the blockages, break free from whatever you let yourself feel is an obstacle, because there is no obstacle in sight to you. Literally, independence is coming out, Artemis 49. So independence, you're breaking free, you are free, like it said, setting yourself free with that Kaleidos card, you know. This is very much you getting this freedom. It's like my mom saying, like when she went to Artemis, and there was freedom, like that they craved, her and Artemis, like they craved this freedom. And so she's calling for you to do this. She's even saying, like, being, because with the nature, with the woods, she's saying for you to go out, like walk barefoot, ground yourself, be in nature. She's saying dance, 2323, dance in nature, you know, dance with the wind, dance in the moonlight if that feels right for you. But they're saying, like, there's nobody for you to answer to. There's no obstacles, there's no blockages. Like, this is your time. And they're like, we need for you to free yourself and do what brings you happiness, do what brings you joy, what gives you that sense of freedom. And that is how you also evoke the goddess in you. You answer to nobody. What brings the goddess joy? She says you owe no explanation. Do what makes you laugh. But she's also saying with this arrow, you know, fly free like it. Fly free like the arrow. But knowing wherever you choose to land, you will hit that target and you shall succeed at whatever it is, because there is no obstacle for you. Tap into your energy, tap into the divinity, that energy of being able to connect with your spirit guides, with the deities, with your higher self, listening. They know, they can tell you all the things that you need to know. Free yourself from the blockages, because there's messages waiting for you. Take that how it resonates. Love you. Thank you for that message. All right, Lynn, are you still here? Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Thank you. I hope you liked it, Jackie. My mama always be coming through. My mama's fire. Hi, David. Thank you for joining. Are you still here? Let me know. Okay. Did you want I have a bunch of different decks. So I have Hecate in front of me. I have some mindful messages in front of me. I have the Game of Life, Out of Hand Tarot, the Spirit of Cosmo Tarot. I have the Animal Apothecary. I have the Signs and Times in front of me. So I also have more if you're like wanting to have like inner child work. I have inner child decks. I have ancestral decks. I have a lot. Otherwise, I also have charms. I do charm readings if you want charm readings. So what would you like? Spirit of Tarot. Oh. All right. This is a beautiful one. The Spirit of Cosmos. Okay, I freaking love this deck. I actually just had the memory come up. I've had this deck for 2 years now. My husband put this for me. It's meant to be used with the black light, but it's pretty bright right now. Let's see, what do we need? What does Lynn need to know? Okay, they're throwing cards at you. Let me get that one. Okay, you got quite a few cards. Let's see what they're giving you. Bottom of the deck, energy. Okay, let's see. There's a bunch. Let's make room. Move your deck over here. Oh, dropping these. Box right here. Water. Just spread these babies out. Okay. All right, universe. What are we saying here? Because we got a whole bunch of shit. There's a bunch of messages. So take what resonates for you. We do have 2 major arcana cards. So this is it's a pretty significant, but you know, not super duper like because there's still a lot of the regular everyday like mundane things, but there's like 2 important things that are coming up that you're going to need to focus on for sure because of the fact that they are the major arcana. So we have for you coming out, the Emperor is in reverse. This is a major arcana. This is Aries energy. We are in Aries season right now. You're welcome, Jackie. It is always a pleasure and an honor to share your energy and to read for you. So thank you. So let's see with this Emperor, this Aries energy coming out. This is 4 energy. 4 to me is all about protection. This is saying right here with this energy, like normally in the upright position, like you are confident, like you show this greatness. But right here with this being in the reverse, like it's like you're lacking this courage.
And you might even like let other people tell you about yourself and about your destiny and who you are, and let them like put these prophecies on you. I like to call them that. Like, we don't fulfill the prophecies that other people put on us. No, no, no. But this is basically what is happening. Like, other people might be trying to tell you, you know, they could be trying to tell you like how you should be, and, you know, mold you into this, put you into this box or this label. And this is really about you being like, nah, fuck that, because I'm standing my ground and I'm enforcing my boundaries, but I'm also taking my power back. And that's exactly what is needing to happen right now. You're needing to get back into this, into standing in your power, because right now you're kind of lacking this courage, or maybe you're not able to just be assertive enough and speak up to yourself. And sometimes that's hard, and that's okay. But this is very much what they're saying is, don't let people do that. This is the time with this Aries season. This is the new year. The new year just happened. Okay. The true new year. With the planetary shifts and everything, but also like with spring being here. This is the true new year. This is Aries season. So they're just like, get into this energy, this new energy, this fiery ass energy, and burn all this shit up that's not resonating for you, that's not serving you, that holds you back, that keeps you in these labels, that keeps you small, that try to keep you like from standing in your true power and in your true light. Like, no, set these boundaries and enforce these boundaries, because they're going to try to cross you every time, is what they're saying. And you're not doing that anymore. You're having the courage, and you're just like, I already know who I am, and I'm not about to let you do this to me anymore. So I'm loving that so much for you, because we had this Chariot coming out for us, and this is also in reverse, which was like very much, these are together. So it was like you being like without care, like, yeah, okay, whatever, they'll like let me like be with these labels, or they'll try to like put this shit on me and say who I am. But it's like, no, you were feeling suffocated by this almost, because you're just like, it's not who I am. But you were willing to just be like, well, whatever, okay, I guess if I have to, like, just to kind of like make things comfortable, or even just to maybe even avoid drama or conflict. You could have even had moments where you were just like being reckless and like without care, like where you're just like, I'm gonna do whatever, you know. And you might have liked the way that felt. So they're saying to you like, this is very much you needing to you're needing to be present, you're needing to be still, because the Chariot is all about motion and going forward. And, you know, it's about flow. And this is you needing to kind of be still and in the present moment, because with this other energy of the Emperor and people, you know, trying to control you, trying to tell you how to do things, trying to run your life for you, this peace, this present, this stillness will kind of get you back into who you are. It will help you very much find who you are again, because you've just been like, well, I've been who they've wanted me to be, and this isn't what you were here to do. And that's why literally this is over. They're giving you this 10 of wands. So there's movement that's happening. Things are going to be changing for you with this 10. That's completion. So that cycle's over. You're like, look, I'm not letting people tell me about myself anymore. I am setting boundaries. I am going to use this moment to be still and dive into who I am, learn all about me, figure out like what my passions are, you know, figure out what brings me joy, because it's time for me to stand in my joy. It's time for me to be proud. It's time for me to recognize myself and be like, fuck what all y'all try to say to me and who I was, because no, I am worthy of this, you know, and I deserve to be memorable for who I am, not who you want me to be, not who you say I should be. So this is you being proud. This is you knowing you have every single thing it takes. Okay. You have all the tools. You literally every single thing. You have the blueprint. You are the blueprint. You're fiery. You're ready. You're in this passion and you're ready to move. So you know, you might have been in this moment of being still, or you might need to be in this moment of being still and being in the present, but it's not going to be for very long because you're in this motion and you're ready to go and you're ready to, you know, celebrate who you are and recognize, but also reward yourself, they're saying, because these cycles are ending and you deserve to, you know, celebrate. You deserve a reward. This is hard work. Okay. So it's all about you rewarding yourself for the things that have come up, especially as you're taking your power back and you're like moving forward and you're like, yeah, I'm going to celebrate because you deserve it. We also have relationships could be coming up for you. We have partnerships. It could be many things, but this is very much Capricorn energy. This is Saturn. And these happen to be coming up for you in the upright position. So this is very beautiful. This could be because of the fact that you are completing these old chapters, these old cycles. You're letting these things be released. You're starting to stand in your power. You're being proud of who you are. So it's going to bring you healthier relationships, healthier partnerships. Even because of this being with Pentacles, this could be like contracts. This could be where you are maybe doing things with work. Maybe you want to start a business or something, or you have this idea, but this very much will benefit both parties. This is going to be something that's going to be really, really beautiful for each of you. And they're saying like it's going to obtain so much wealth, so much success. But you have to basically get into that energy of being who you are, not letting other people, even when it comes to business partnerships and shit, like forcing those boundaries and being like, look, if this is what I don't feel comfortable with, like, I don't care if it's a business or not, like, you're going to have to stand in your ground and in your power. Okay. Not letting people, you know, dictate things anymore. So this is very beautiful energy for you. And it's going to be also, like I said, because it's in the upright, it's going to be beautiful. You're going to be able to enforce those things because there's going to be healthier things coming up for you because of the work, because of you choosing yourself. There may be some things that could happen though before that, because we do have this 5 of Pentacles coming up for us. You know, there could be some shifts happening, but this is not here to shatter you. You know, this is not here to break you. They're saying like, this is only temporary, okay? Because these are only little setbacks. Like if you claim that shit, then they're like, yeah, okay, then you're going to create that reality. But trusting that this is not going to be permanent. You know, these things are only here to teach you. They're only here to show you, you know, what it is that you are able to overcome and what you are able to get through. So even if you have been in those moments where things have felt like, oh my gosh, I'm struggling, I might not be able to have, you know, whatever this person is talking about, but they're saying like, even if that was the case, shifts are happening. Things are getting better for you, and they're getting better for you in the most beautiful way, because we do have this chalice energy. This is very much, you know, like a wish card, things like coming out for you that you have set your heart to. Like this is you literally like playing to like your own rhythm, like sharing your voice. Like I know it's a banjo or whatever that is, a ukulele, like the music of your own drum, like, but still like it's you standing in your power, putting out your vibration, your energy. Look at the magic, look at the dolphins in the background, like the magic you bring. This is that beautiful energy. This is Pisces energy. This is moon energy. This is 9 is all about releasing things that are not serving you anymore. So this is about you, like I said, getting creative, where you could be having or you might have had those what felt like blockages. And Pentacles very much has to do with earth and with finances. So maybe you were ungrounded or unbalanced, you know, but those things are shifting now because they were only temporary. Because you are going to find this creative outlet, you know, to share that inner voice. It needs to be shared with the world. And they're like, when you share with the world, you inspire the world, but you also help heal yourself and you help heal the world. So these shifts are going to be happening, and they're going to be happening in the most beautiful way. All of the things that could have been happening where there was lack, where you were not standing in your courage and being who you were, and you could have been reckless, but also, you know, just doing with whatever everybody told you to do. Like, now you are taking the time to just be who you are, and to get things right in your life by aligning with your highest self, letting the things go that are not serving you, by being in that moment of stillness and just sitting with you. What feels right, what doesn't. That 9 energy is all about releasing and then getting creative, because like they said, share with the world your testimony, who you are. You know, it's meant to be shared with the world so you can inspire others as well. We do have this night energy coming out for us, and this is your bottom of the deck energy. And with this is about daydreaming. Like, so this is the whole energy of your reading altogether. Like, you have been daydreaming and stuff. You could have even been caught up in these illusions, you know, where you were just like, yeah, okay, that sounds nice, you know. And maybe it was even the things that people were putting on you, with those expectations, or even trying to dictate your reality and your life and all the things. But you are in this energy of like, you're like, okay, you know what, fuck it, like, I'm already knowing that I am worthy of being celebrated. I am in this season of change, but this is very much you coming and realizing, okay, who was I waiting for to come and save me? Because now, you know, like, it's not about me going with these illusions. It's about me realizing I'm the only one that's going to come and save me. So you're not, you know, you're not just going with the flow anymore of situations. You're realizing you have to be the one to set these boundaries. You have to be the one to call your power back. You have to be the one to shine that light and be who you are. No more letting other people do it. And because of that, so much is shifting and changing for you. And I love that so much for you. So set those boundaries, call back your power, and cut off the people. But be in that, you know, be in that moment of the present, and where in the present you are, you know, in this fiery ass energy where you have these beautiful stories, music, creations, energy, light that you are just here to share with the world. So share it. Thank you for sharing your energy. Hello, Paula. Thank you for joining. Beautiful, beautiful. I love it. So, does anybody else want anything? Any messages? Otherwise, we're gonna get out of here and we're gonna go. We're gonna do some things. You would love a card? All right, let's see. You're so welcome, Lynn. Thank you so much for being here, and I'm so grateful for you sharing that message with me. It's such a beautiful ass message. Please take what resonates. All right, Paula. Would you like me to use the same deck, or would you like a different deck? I have the Game of Life, which is an oracle deck. I have the Animal Apothecary, which is also oracle. This is tarot. I have Out of Hand tarot as well. I have my Mama Hecate in front of me. All right, I will choose. I'm just going to use this one then, because this one is giving some good messages and it's in my hand. I love this deck. This deck is so amazing. Okay, let's see. All right. What do we want Paula to know today? Ooh, we already have a card. They threw a Pentacle of Kings at you. Ooh, and the Knight of Wands. Loving this energy. Yes, baby. You better stand up. Ooh, okay. Okay. Oh, so they gave you some messages. we have the King of Pentacles, we have the Knight of Wands, we have the Two of Swords in reverse, and we have the Three of Pentacles, and our bottom of the deck is the World. So let's see what's coming out. This whole energy that we have is the World, and that is completion for sure. That is the last deck in the tarot. Well, the major arcana, it's the last. So this is literally like the ending. This is the numerology of 3, but I believe this is the number 21, which breaks down to 3. So this is very much your energy of your reading. Take what resonates, but this card is basically like the card of fate. So fate has been dealt, basically, is what is coming up. So with this energy is basically saying, like, the energy of this reading, like whatever is fated, it will be. So let it be. You know, they're saying surrender to the highest power and accept all that is going to come with that. And baby, let me tell you, you got some shit coming with it. So what we have for you coming with that energy is this, so you have this Knight of Wands, and this Knight of Wands is very much coming out for you in the upright. And this is all about you, basically Scorpio, Sagittarius energy, but this is basically you, like in intense situations. And like how they were saying with the bottom of the deck energy, like this is fated. Whatever's going to be is going to be. Oh, my love. So did you eat yet? I made you some French toast, and there's some chorizo. So there is this energy of you needing to stand your ground. There's boundaries that need to be enforced, they're saying. They're saying if you don't enforce these boundaries and you don't stand your ground, like whatever forces that stand against you, whatever works against you, you know, they will try. But when you stand your ground and you put your protections on and you enforce these boundaries, they're like, they can try all day long because, baby, they will fall. They're not getting through. So let them try it. That's what they're saying. Try me. These intense situations really require you to hone in on your power. And they're like, you just don't understand. Look at you. This is you facing a fucking dragon. This is you facing the most biggest and scariest thing that you can think of, and knowing you can't even touch me. These people can throw what they want at you. But when you stand in your power, when you stand in your protection, when you enforce your boundaries, baby, they are going to crumble every time. Every time. Let me read it. Oh, I love this. Spirit got some messages for you. I love that. And look at that. They're falling away. Look at that. They are falling away. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, I love that you specifically said that. Look at that. I don't even know what the fuck I know. I don't even know. I'll just be saying what they say to say. So this is all about you knowing that whatever the hell forces try to stand against you, they are going to fall. They are going to fall. These things are literally fated, and what will be will be. But they're not touching you. They are not touching you. And we have this energy here where you're learning things, you know, this is coming out. There's things that are coming out. There's this 3 of energy. This is creation energy. This is Capricorn. This is Venus, but this is about you. You're learning shit right now. You're taking the time and you're learning about your power. You're getting productive, you know, you're immersing yourself in these things. And with that will become, you know, this, financial wealth. It will also be like you could be immersing yourself or even getting productive where it comes to business and career, and those two will start to really like take off. And like basically this is you learning all the information that you can, like to the maximum, and they're like you're going to benefit so much from this. So you know, with whatever it is that you are creating, whatever it is that you are trying to bring in, like it's going to definitely be really beautiful. So beautiful. Because you literally have this King of Pentacles here for you. And this is very much you, you know, being in that business orient, and you like having the stability, the means for all, but also with this, you know, you're patient, which is really, really beautiful, because we have to be patient, you know, knowing that these things take time. It's not just this overnight success. Sometimes it can be, but they're saying like you're embodying this patience, you're embodying this wealth, this success. They're going to be like, there's this long life security that is coming to you, and it's going to be available to you, whether you're aware of this or not. Like there's greatness, and they're like literally anything that you touch, anything, they're like, it's going to turn to fucking gold, because you're learning all the things that you need to learn. You're standing in your power. You are, you know, protecting yourself. You got your wand, and you're just like, I'm grounded. I know who the fuck I am. I am facing all of these fears. I am overcoming all of these things. And because of that, I embody this. This is what I embody. And then these things are happening for you that are fated. This is fated. That's what they're saying. Like it's fated for you to embody this beautiful ass energy of wealth, of success. And there's this 2 of Swords energy, which is where, you know, sometimes you lack decision making. And that's what they're saying. Like that can be really critical. So that's one of the things that they're saying for you, is it doesn't have to be that way. You tell yourself that there's beauty in choice, but they're saying that you don't have to be afraid of the outcome. Right now, they're like, I think you could be too afraid of the outcome. And they're like, really, all you need to do is choose and accept it, because there is no right, there is no wrong. You just have to choose. And what they're asking you to do is to choose, because normally what this one, they're asking for you to choose what's going to bring you the most mental balance, the most, you know, balance in general. So that's what they're saying. Like, don't sit here and make these things feel like they're critical life decisions. Like, oh my God, this is so fucking hard. And I have to be so indecisive now. And now I'm stalling and I'm making this even bigger than it really is. And they're like, it's not that at all. Don't you remember? You stood up to the dragon. You did all these things, and now you are taming the dragon. The dragon is yours. Like you learned all the things. You immersed yourself into this energy, into who you are, that you now, you know, are the keeper of the dragon. So don't be afraid. Don't be afraid of the outcome. They're like, choose one and accept it, because baby, no matter what the fuck the outcome is, you are going to make this shit work, because no matter what, it's fated. This is your fate. But it's all about greatness, and that's what you are embodying. So stand up. Don't be afraid, because anything that is meant to work against you, what the fuck did they say? It will fall. So don't worry about whatever choice you have to make. Just choose it and accept it, because it will fucking fall. It cannot stand up to your power, to your light. I love you. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Oh. Hi, princess. How are you? Yes. Oh my gosh. I love that. I love that. You continue to do so. Spaghetti. Oh my gosh. But I'm loving that this makes sense for you because this is exactly I hope that you're not replying to somebody's comment. Watch if you're replying to somebody's comment. I can't tell. StreamYard don't tell me. But either way, I hope that this made sense to you. I love, love, love that. Thank you. You're the one that's incredible, man. You're the one who's, this is your reading. This is your energy. I only say what Spirit said to say. Just take what resonates. Oh, okay. I was like, I don't know if you're talking to me. Oh, you're so funny. The thing is because I was talking about the food for my kids, but spaghetti, man, I was gonna make spaghetti, but I decided I think I want to make pesto instead. So, but I love that that resonates for you. 55, 55. So much change. You'll take one? Oh, right, beautiful. What do you want? Do you want oh, I'm loving this so much. All right, princess, what do you want? Do you want a specific one? Oh, that's what it was. I read that too fast. I thought you okay. Tacos. I would prefer the tacos instead. Let me get some tacos. Mm. And I just left the store. That sounds so good. I went to go buy eggs so I could make them in the French toast. Oh, and I had to buy bread because I didn't want to use sourdough bread to make French toast. I've never done that. Plus, all my sourdough bread has jalapeno and cheddar in it right now, so that'd have been weird. And I didn't want to wait to make another loaf of regular sourdough without jalapeno and cheddar. So I went and got a loaf of bread and some eggs. Motherfucking eggs. The cheapest eggs that I got, they were $8. And I was like, man, I remember when eggs was cheaper. What do you want, princess? You want cards? You want charms? What you want? What do you want? No. And the thing is I only bought one thing of eggs and we used them all just to make the eggs or to make the French toast, but then to make the chorizo too. So I was like, well, I guess we're only going to use a couple of eggs to make this French toast because what was left we made chorizo. That's why I was like, everybody only gets a little spoonful. Not really a spoonful, but just a little bit. But we had the chorizo, we had the French toast, and we had fresh fruit. So let the guides guide you. Oh, I love it, girl. Loving that. Cards. Okay. Hmm. Guess I'll use that one since it's still in front of me. My throat. I got that baby song stuck in my head from Yo Gabba Gabba. Yo Gabba Gabba was at Coachella. I didn't see it. I missed it, but I heard my kids talking about it. But I did see and hyping for the last two of their songs that they performed. But Danny and I guess my kids were loud because they were so excited about it. All right, what do we want Princess to know? What are you crying about, Carly? Why are you crying, girl? Oh, what the hell did I do? How did I mix up all these cards? I was not paying attention to how I shuffled them, and now they're like, oh, figure it out. But I got this song from, I think it's Mono's mom, and it's Babies Need Our Help. Babies need our help. That shit stuck in my head. That's all I keep hearing is babies need our help. All right, let's see. What does Princess need to know, universe? We gotta fix these decks still. Hold on. I have to clear the energy too.
All right. Wow, princess, you have the Two of Wands coming out for you. And you have the Three of Swords coming out for you, princess. Oh, and you have the King of Pentacles, princess. So what the fuck is happening, princess? Let's see. Do we have anything else for princess? Ooh, we have the Ace of Chalices. What else does princess need to know? Princess, too. That's a Queen of Wands. You know what, though? Her whole demeanor reminds me so much of the voice that you have, the Queen of Wands. That's definitely like the way I picture you to look like when you talk, even though I know what your picture looks like and I know what you look like, but your voice, like that's, you got a lot of Queen energy, Queen. You got Queen and King energies here. So what are we starting with for her? We'll start with the bottom of the deck, they said. Queen of Pentacles energy. This is, oh, don't fucking fall. What the hell? My cards. So this is Sagittarius and Capricorn energy. Take what resonates. This card is very much about you being this naturally well-rounded person. Like, you're naturally well-rounded, but with this pentacle energy, they're like, you're also razor sharp. Like intellectually wise, like you're very intelligent. They're like, and you're also like really great with like coming up with strategies. And with this whole energy, this is like born for greatness energy. This is your bottom of the deck energy. So you got this razor sharp intellectual energy and strategic energy coming out for you, which I love that for you, because that definitely sounds like you know. But you also have this king energy. And it's the King of Pentacles. You got both the King and the Queen of Pentacles. And green is your birth month color. I fucking love it. Loving it. So you got both the King and the Queen. So this energy is also that fire and earth energy coming out. This is Aries energy. This is Taurus energy. These both, the king and the queen, represent like the number 0, which is all about like not necessarily creation, but it's like it's not even infinity, but it is infinity because it's a fucking circle and it's infinite, and it's this is like infinite. So what this is basically telling me with this king and queen energy, with that queen, like I said, you're just this well-rounded person with this razor sharp like intelligence. And with this energy of the king, they're like, you're also able to embody this patience. You definitely have this wealth energy coming out because you have both the king and queen. They're like, you're also like able to be successful at whatever it is that you do. You create yourself like with security. With this king energy and queen energy being in the pentacles, it's also very much that you can embody this lifelong security. And it's also like about you being aware of your greatness, which I fucking love, because we just had a conversation a couple days ago where you admitted to knowing your greatness. So it's very much you knowing
your greatness. And I love that for you, because I feel like was the first time I've ever heard you admit your greatness, where as long as I've been talking to you and reading for you, I know that things have been difficult. I know that there has been a lot that you've overcome, but it's like you're to the point where you're like, wait, I am fucking so powerful and I am able to do all of these things. And when I say these things happen. And when I like feel these things, this shit happens. And like, this is you being fully aware and embodying that. And I'm loving that for you. It's that confidence, you know, it's you being able to realize your power, but also who you are, and knowing that like with this greatness, you too have this energy of whatever it is that you touch with this greatness, with your awareness of it, with your energy of knowing how to create, you know, these opportunities where you are able to have success. And even like I said, what could even be lifelong security coming up for you. This is very much you figuring out what that is, because knowing that when it is, whatever it is, like when you touch that, when you do that, when you create it, when you get into that energy, it's going to be destined for greatness. It is going to be so prosperous. It is going to be so abundant. So getting in that confidence, in that energy, and knowing this is both you, like in the fact that it's your birth month. So I'm loving this so, so much. And this is so much heart space too, with that emerald green, but that heart chakra energy as what, why did I put that in the box? That was weird. So this is very much about you getting into this embodiment, because I'm loving this for you. This is you knowing your greatness. We do have some Three of Swords energy coming out, which is pain, which is trauma, which is heartbreak. This could very much be something that could be happening. Normally in my Light Seers deck, it's the heart being ripped apart, and she looks like she's having this totally painful experience, but that's not necessarily what happens in this deck. In this deck, it's more, yeah, this shit is, you know, painful. But this is also about sorrow. This is also about you having so much pain and sorrow and heartbreak in your life that you don't have that energy of the Light Seers deck where you're like on your knees and you're screaming like the girl does in the thing. You're more like, I'm so fucking heartbroken that I'm the Ice Queen now. I got this heart of gold. Not gold, cold. It's heart of cold. My heart is so cold. It's this energy that you're needing to do some inner work because you're hurting so badly. And this is more about you letting go of that past, letting go of the things that caused you the pain, caused you the trauma. They're saying like it's time to stop living there mentally. Like, don't bring yourself back there anymore, because you might tend to do that. Even if you're unaware of it, somehow it might jump into your conscious and you're like, you take yourself back there. And it's time for you to stop doing that. It's time for you to melt this heart of ice and to break your own heart, because these motherfuckers who have broken your heart are only going to continue to do it to where they know that they have hardened you, and they are going to continue to do these things. So it's not about taking yourself back to these places. It's also about the fact that, you know, if they're not healed, they can very much be reflecting in other relationships. So unbreak your own heart so that it's not taking you back there mentally anymore, and even new relationships, they're saying. So letting that pain and trauma go, letting that sorrow go, because of the fact that you are this king and queen energy. You know, you're able to do all these things for yourself. You don't have to take yourself back to these times where you were hurting so bad, or, you know, even experiencing like what could be the most traumatic thing. And you're just like, man, I don't even mean to go back there. But what they're saying is until you acknowledge it, until you actually like really get there, you you will find yourself kind of going back to those parts, and it will keep your heart cold. So this is also Libra and Uranus energy. This is 3. So this is about you being supported in this. They're supporting you and unbreaking your own heart. They're supporting you in, you know, letting go of these things that have caused you the heartbreak and the sorrow. Um, this is also energy of this is the aces. So no. Yeah. This is aces of chalices. So this is like your new beginnings, but they're not necessarily like so new, what you're wanting. And that's what they're saying, like with this ace of chalice energy coming out for you. This is like this was supposed to be new beginning energy. You know, this is water energy. This is Pisces energy coming out for you. But this is like the energy where you had that 3 of swords energy where you were like feeling all this pain, all this sorrow and shit. You were pouring out and overflowing all this love. And that's what this is. This is you pouring out all this love. This is you overflowing with love, but it's not being reciprocated. And it was to the point where they were like, look, you're giving way too much. You're pouring so much into this, and it's not even being received. How are you going to quench your own thirst now when you've given all your water? And the motherfucker wasn't even drinking it. They were just pouring it out, just pouring it out. And you're just like, well, now I'm real fucking thirsty. I'm so quenched for this thirst, and I don't even have any more water because I poured it all into you, and all you did was waste it. So removing yourself from that energy so that you are able to pour back into yourself. So unbreak your heart and pour back into yourself. Pour this overflow of love back into you. Pour that water back into you. Like we had earlier this morning, the mindful gardener, you know, pour back into your garden and make yourself bloom. Quench your own thirst. Because they were like, you were giving so much away, and they were just wasting it, not even appreciating it. So there's this energy where you have this Queen of Wands coming out for you. This is the one that I said looks like you. She just reminds me of your voice and just your whole sound. Like, I don't know. I love it. She just looks like what you sound like. Just this attitude, this sass, this protection, this confidence, you know, this ambition, even. But there's like this grace about you, you know. You have to talk to you. I know. No, I'm joking. I don't know. I don't know. I just loved you. Your energy was so beautiful. This is Pisces energy. This is Aries energy. This is like that calm, cool, collected, like, I can't be fucked with energy. Try me. This is very much like you being in your power. And I love that because you had both these confident ass queens, and you knowing like you have this power, you have this grace about you, but knowing that you're so protected. You got your panther at your feet. It protects you. even guide you. You might have a spirit guide that is a panther, but they're saying like who you are, this power, this grace, this confidence, this protection about you, like everything about you, about this card, they're like, this is literally the epitome, the embodiment of feminine beauty, of this strength, of this, you know, even instinct where you act on your instincts and you're so intuitive and you just like, you know, this shit. But you have this strength and this grace and this beauty about you, even through the heartache, even through the pain. You still move with grace. You still look so confident. You don't even show the sorrow. You don't show the sadness. You're just like, nah, they ain't even gonna see me sweat. They ain't even gonna see these tears. I'm gonna go out there like with my head held high. Hi, Patrick. You wouldn't mind having a card pull for you? All right, I could pull the card for you. So this is very much about you being in that energy and embodying this beauty, this power, this strength, this protection. Like this is you. And they're saying like move fucking forward with this energy, okay? Because they're like you're taking all the steps needed. You're taking actions. This is Aries energy. This is Mars energy. This is creation energy with that too. This is even like partnerships, but they're like, look at here. You're taking all the steps needed. You're building these dreams into reality. You're doing the shit, girl. And they're saying, make sure that with this next step, with this creation, with this energy that's coming out, especially because you did have new beginnings, but you're just not pouring into yourself. Make sure that with these new beginnings, you are pouring into yourself. You are pouring into your passions. You are immersing yourself in what is going to bring you happiness and joy. What is going to help bring you to the next level in your growth, in your evolution, in your elevation, because you are growing, you are evolving. And that's why so much of this queen energy has come out, because of the fact that you are embodying that energy. So with that energy, like I said, go forward and make sure that the next steps that you take are the steps that are going to bring you that joy, that are going to bring you, you know, what you're passionate about, because this is very much you building those dreams and bringing them into reality. So taking that, how that resonates. Ooh, 2:22 my time, and that's a wrap for your message. All right, Patrick. Do you want charms? Do you want cards? What do you want? Just clearing the energy. Hi, Jima. How are you? Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining me. I will be getting off after. If there is anybody else after Patrick, let me know. Otherwise, Patrick will be my last reading, and then we're going to go out. It's a beautiful day. Cards this time. Do you want me to use the same deck, or do you have something late as always? It's all right. It's all right. It's called divine timing. You show up when you're supposed to. Thank you, Princess. I love it. And I hope that message resonates for you and your powerful ass. I'm so happy for your messages. You being here, everybody. These messages get me all pumped up too. And I'm just like, I do. Of course I do, Patrick. Now, do you want the medicine or the elders? I've got the animal elders and I have sacred medicine. actually just used these in a reading for somebody the other day. So what do you want, Patrick? Girl, you know I got that. With our indigenous selves. You want the medicine? Oh, okay. Put it again because I don't know. Just for the people who are on YouTube, or not YouTube, Instagram, who can't see your guys' comments. What the hell? Aw. I hope you have fun fishing. I love that. I love that so much. I haven't been fishing in forever. I hope it's shaded behind the house. Shoot. So we got the sacred medicine. All right. What does Patrick need to know, universe? Spirit, ancestors. What do we want Patrick to know? Oh, that is the back. Patrick, let's see. Oh, okay. Patrick. Powerful message and energies. So, our very first message that we have is the bottom of the deck. You have the numbers 3, you have the numbers 31, 11, and 24. Take these how they resonate for you, my friend. So, your bottom of the deck is hope. This is the new spirit moon. So this is about magic. This is about like new moon energy. They're also saying this is about like a clean new slate for you to create with. They're asking for you, Patrick, to really like call upon your intentions right now. It's really important for you to listen. They're asking for you to listen to yourself when it comes to these intentions. You need to listen, they said, to what lights you up. They said, what feels like fuel to your sacred fire, Patrick? What is calling you to form this connection that allows for you to have your dreams become your reality? Like, what is going to cause that? Like, how are you going to make this happen? So there's movement in this water, and I feel like this is basically saying that with this, like the ripples, with this effect in the water, with the moon and the light, like they're saying You need to get centered, like the moon is right in the center. You need to center your mind. I don't know if you've been going through like a lot right now, but they're saying get centered, Patrick, with the most healed outcomes you can imagine. So maybe you've been going through things, but they want you to have these healed outcomes. They're saying that you need to use this time to plant these seeds of inspiration. You need to use this time to weed out the things that you're no longer interested in, things that no longer serve you, things that no longer resonate for you, things that you no longer believe in anymore. And they're asking for you to see this as a beginning. There's a lot unknown, they said. But they're saying you have these seeds with your intention. And you can throw these seeds into the soil of the earth, the womb of Mother Earth. They even tell you, make sure you take a moment to infuse them with your wishes, with your dreams, with your prayers. Infuse them, Patrick. They said, Mama Earth, she gathers all of it and she transmutes it into her hands. And she almost turns it into this shooting star and throws it up into the cosmos, where it's gathered, where it's validated, where it's amplified. She says, now you can surrender and trust. So hope, Patrick. But plant your seeds for the future. We have roots coming out. So planting those seeds, because these roots are ready to take place. They are ready to grow. They are ready for reconnection. What are you? Ooh, 127, 12727. Ah, the angels are numbering. Roots, look at that strong tree. Look at how deep and far those roots go down. And this is very much that energy of you needing to reconnect with yourself. They said, we search too much outside of ourselves. We search for belonging, for connection, for attachments. And they're saying this connection that you're looking for, this power, they're like, don't you know it's already available to you, Patrick? It's below your feet. And they're saying this energy has always extended from our ancestors. Nothing is ever lost. And they're telling you, Patrick, this wisdom, this knowledge is pulsing right through your very souls. It's within your lineage, it's within your bloodline. There's this strength, this profound beauty, this radiance, this inherent knowledge, this connection. They want you to go so deep, Patrick, because they're saying this is the time of discovery for you. They said, what parts of your ancestry, what parts of us have you been ignoring? What are you denying in yourself?
What are you hiding from? What parts of your ancestry that you ignore, like the magic or even the mystery? They said, do you find grief in the fact that you may not know much about your heritage? Maybe you have to accept the idea that only certain cultures carry the medicine that you need. And that's why they brought you this card, they said. They said because your roots matter and your journey of connection to self-discovery await. There is so much potential that lies within you, Patrick. They want you to connect with that. They're asking for you to activate yourself, Patrick. If it feels right for you, they're saying to take a deep breath. Place your hands on your heart. They even said you can place the other at the base of your spine. But they want you to feel these energetic roots as they grow from your feet, from your spine. They want you to feel your heart space as it connects to Mother Earth. Said, this is how you activate. As you receive and you breathe in this energy, they said you allow healing to awaken your connection, your sacred remembering. And as you release, you let go of what isn't serving you, the blockages, the things that help you to forget. It is time for you to accept your fullness in all that you are, Patrick. Remember your roots, reconnection, Patrick. Also have medicine bag, Patrick. Remembering the medicine, remembering how to gather the things that will help to heal you, Patrick. This is so important for you to connect with these energies, with these items. Even they're saying there's items that you're going to need to gather, whatever resonates for you, whatever feels, whatever calls. But they're saying like these could be beads, these could be animal skins, they could be something that holds this sacred energy. It's going to be sacred for you, the person who will be wearing it. They said it could be feathers. It could have animal parts. They said it could have crystals. It could have plants. Anything that is meaningful to you. But they're asking that you get in touch with this part of yourself, whatever it is that you're being called to gather. Shells. But they're saying that this is going to be your sacred medicine. This would be your medicine bag. Yes. What do you want, Day? Yes, we know Patrick loves you. See, even Day's here to confirm it. So, are there any
animals they said that you could be feeling connected to, even plants. Maybe there's crystals that you could be feeling connected with, like what is speaking to you right now, what is calling to you. But they're saying to create this bag. They're saying, like, mindfully, make sure you gather these items because you're encouraged to see how they represent aspects of yourself. This is so important. Damn, throat chakra. So for sure, like making sure that you are being mindful, you're being encouraged to see parts of yourself that you have forgotten about. So when you're gathering these things, reclaiming your power by creating this medicine bag. They're also saying that like any shattered pieces of the past are now going to, be healed. They are now going to be home in your soul where you will be whole and complete as you set this intention when you make this medicine bag. Knowing the broken parts of you, the pieces of you that may be lost, even if that goes back to the heritage questions and the things that they asked, this will help you to feel whole and complete, bringing you the shattered pieces from the past as a now complete whole home within you. So gather, Patrick, whatever feels right, whatever resonates for you, whatever feels like it represents you or it has this significant special meaning. Only you know what those things are, what those items are, but doing so that you can bring this healing and this wholeness to yourself. We also have, this is exactly the new year energy, Patrick. This is exactly where we are right now. 31 energy, spring equinox, eagle flight. Motherfucker, this is the season we are in. Take flight. So this is all about you moving through what was dark, what was dead, that winter energy. And now you're going into this new energy where you're moving into the present, where you are in this spring energy, where you can have these beautiful visions and ideas and inspirations. And they're going to be coming in waves, they said. Waves of abundance. My bad, you're right. They said waves of abundance. This is also tied in with that hope energy, that new spirit energy. This is all about you expanding. They even like showed me the Fool from the tarot deck, like getting ready to jump off a cliff, almost like taking a leap because the time is now and like you're ready, they're saying. Their sun, they're showing me the sun and their sun is sticking out. So if you are being called to, they said to get out in the sun, there's sun codes waiting for you. And they also said, I don't know if that resonates for you, but trust the downloads they said that you've been receiving. They're coming to you for a reason. So if that resonates, take it. But there's downloads that have been coming to you for a reason. And they're saying that this eagle is representing you spreading your wings. It's time to fly. And they're saying that this is exactly why this is here for you with all of these cards. Like they're here to help you to initiate, and but also to spark that need for you to get into your healing, into your power, into your inspiration and creativity, but also into your roots. So there's no time to wait.
They said that you don't have to wait for anything. Even if you think like, oh, I have to go get certified, I have to go do all these things. They're like, no, you don't need no initial behind your name, but I mean, if you want it, go ahead, they're saying. But those are the things they said that sabotage you. Those are the things that kind of hold you back. And those are the things that will put limits on you. So, you know, they're saying shake off any of your doubts. They said that you have everything you already need. All you need to gather, all you need to do is gather it. They said your wings are accessible anytime you need them. So, soar, Patrick. They also said to hold gratitude. Hold gratitude in your heart. So, shake off any doubts, move forward and create, get grounded in the present. This is new energy for you to create. It's supported. They're asking for you to use this energy, but to also bring healing to yourself with that medicine bag. So however that resonates for you, take that. That's the message. Thank you, Patrick. I am gonna go. It's been almost 2 hours. I'm so grateful for every single one of you who shared your energy with me and let me read for you. I am so, so grateful. If you have a Facebook, please leave me a review on my pin post. I always appreciate those. You can always do it on my YouTube too. You can comment under my videos. I don't know why when the live's over, the comments go away, but if you comment after, they stay. It's weird. I don't know. Patrick, that's your energy, bruh. That's your ancestors. That spirit coming through for you, isn't it? I had to hold back some tears a couple of times because I was like, don't make me cry. Because I felt like that resonated with me too, Patrick, because we both don't know. I mean, you more so than me because you were adopted, but I don't know my ancestry like that. And I know I'm indigenous. I didn't grow up with my tribe. I don't even know what tribe I belong to. I spent 10 years in foster care, but still, like, I don't know that. And I feel like your message was like, oh my God, are you talking to me? So thank you, Patrick, because I guess I need to create a medicine bag too. But definitely that was hidden when they was asking that question. I'm like, I definitely feel like that sometimes because I don't necessarily know, you know, our culture, our heritage, but I will definitely always speak up on the behalf and tell them colonizers not to appropriate it, to respect it, to buy from indigenous people instead of from mass produced stores that are stealing indigenous ideas and shit. But yeah, thank you so much for sharing your guys' energy with me. It was so beautiful, and I'm so grateful for all of you. And that's a wrap, beauties. I will be back tomorrow. In the morning, I don't know, probably between like us. It's normally been between like 8:45-ish, 9 something-ish in the morning. So I'll be back. But that's a wrap. And I'm so grateful for you all sharing this space with me. Your energy, your light, your magic. They are always felt and appreciated. Remember, you are love, you are powerful, and you are infinitely divine. If any of this resonated or you like what you heard, please don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe so we can keep growing the sacred space together. Until next time, beauties. Stay radiant, stay empowered, and most of all, stay magical. I will see you soon. Yes. I didn't see that, but yes, I totally feel that shit. I feel that, man. It's not a fucking Halloween costume either. Please do not appropriate. We are not a Halloween costume. But I felt that so hard after it. Yes, yes, yes. 10,000 times yes to the yes power of yes. I love that. But thank you, everybody. I will see you tomorrow. Enjoy the rest of your beautiful day wherever you at. It is only 2:50 here in California, and it's glorious. So get out and enjoy your days. Loving you all. Take care. Bye. Well, if it lets me go. Okay, there we go. Okay, bye.